Toby, get from under my feet. I'm going on in a minute. Bugger off. In there. Go on. I don't see you're all bloody dead and then you're under my slippers. Sick of bloody fighting with Alexa. Clearly setting the alarm. I hope Daniel's not late. I know I have been the last couple of weeks, but I don't like to go on the toilet. I've just got a message off Nick Dunford. People can hear me typing. How? That's bizarre. Hello, I bring to you happy Sunday. It's Star Wars Day. May the 3rd be with you. I think that's right. I get it wrong every bloody year. Right. Thank you for joining us. Is there anybody actually there? Is there anyone on, Uncle Derek? I can't see any people. I wouldn't, would I? Because it's right. Okay. Right. Coming up in today's show, we've got all sorts of interesting stuff, including I'm going to open what just come off Amazon at 6:20 on a Sunday night. I was sat chatting to Kane, me Uncle Derek, at Joke Pit, and the door went, Amazon. I said, bloody hell, Amazon. I'd been in all day in the knock when I'm talking to someone busy, and he must have heard the fella. He went, yeah, you're all right. So sorry, Amazon man, sorry. Also, you're going to get a chance to pick a song and start thinking about the song you want us to sing out on at the end. Last week we did You'll Never Walk Alone, and the week before that we did We'll Meet Again, and we did that the week previous. We did it twice. So if you want to name some songs I can have a look at, because we don't want Facebook getting upset over copyrighted material, we're going to sing it without music. Danny's going to play vocal guitar. He doesn't know yet, but I'm going to ask him. He can do impressions. I suppose he can do a guitar. Also, we've got what a clip coming up. I've got a surprise clip that Danny hasn't seen for a long time. And he forgets what he's doing. He's like me, what we've done. We've got your questions coming up soon. Then in my time, after Danny's time, I normally sing a song, but because my throat is really bad, because I nearly sang my kidney out on Sunday night, my Phanny flickers will know what I'm talking about. I nearly lost a kidney singing. My throat's still bad, so I'm gonna do a bit of keep fit for 5 minutes. So you're gonna have to get up off your couch on my side. If you're in a wheelchair, you're gonna just use your arms. If you haven't got any arms, just like jaw exercises and things like that. So we're gonna be doing that, and that's about it really. So yeah, Danny, are you coming on, son? Yeah, you're on now. Here he is. It's the mean, the lean. I could even paint him green. Mr. Daniel Posthill.
You all right, Steph?
No.
I love the way you called me Daniel. The only other person who calls me Daniel's me mum. To be fair, you are like another mother to me, though, aren't you? Telling me off for stuff.
An older sister.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, yeah, all this. You know, we were talking about this earlier on. You know, when like you say something and you think, is that offensive or isn't it offensive? Do you know what I mean? You can't quite work it out. But we always find a happy medium, don't we? So
yeah.
So it's all good. How have you been, Steph? All right?
Yes, it's been another great.
Anyway, before we start, cheers on the vodka cranberry this week. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, it's been an odd week this week. Obviously, last week we were burying the guinea pig. This week, Kirby fucked off and went missing. So I was jogging around the neighbourhood, giving myself black eyes because I didn't have a sports bra on. Posted it on Facebook, and within 1 minute, someone had posted a photograph of Toby in someone's kitchen round the corner in a woman Marjorie's house.
Marjorie? Did you know Marjorie?
No. I just said, tell you.
I need to ask you, was she actually called Marjorie? Because I know what you're like, we're getting people's names wrong.
To be honest, don't quote me 100%. When I tried to ring to say about Toby, the phone line was constantly engaged for about 10 minutes. A load of Phannies were ringing her to say, that's Steph Headstock.
Really? Oh, yeah. My God. Do you know what I reckon, right? Crime Watch is not going to be on telly anymore. You're going to have Steph Watch, right? All you need to say is that something that belongs to you has gone missing. Everyone will just be on it, won't they? Do you know what I mean? Crime Watch will be like, how's she doing this? She's finding everything.
Hello, Shelley Griffiths.
Hiya, Shelley Griffiths.
Hi, Phanny.
Hello. Yeah. Oh, by the way, before we kick on, there's a lad called Stu, and he watches our show all the time, and we haven't given him a mention. And when I look at the comments after, he always puts
W. Smith. Stuart W. Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, mate. Do you know what as well? He always gives us lovely reviews. So, yeah. Well, he basically says to me, if you don't give me a mention, I'm going to just give you a shit review. So I had
he will. How are you? He's Glasgow, Scotland. How are you? Oh, that's favorite.
He's got jobby burners trending for me. Jobby burners. It's another word for bleach. They call it in Scotland because apparently it burns well, obviously bleach burns poo, doesn't it? So I call it a jobby burner. So and I was gonna have Trump selling his jobby burners in Scotland. Do you know Trump's jobby burner? It's going to be so great. You know, you just basically. I need a catchphrase for it though. Trump can do the advert. Trump's jobby burners, and then we can give it a. We can give it
for me, yeah. Talking to Trump, he's been trying to go into the show. You know, he's been trying to go into the Sunday SESH, but our bugger thinks it's on at the cafe bar shopping. Watch this, Derek. Put the clip on, please. Postill's frozen.
You look very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I've got, they see they're my fans over there, Stephanie. I'm trying to get into the show. This is really dreadful. I need a ticket to get into the show, Stephanie. This is really bad. My biggest fans are over there, Stephanie. Look at them, they're over there. It's like loose women without the menopause. They're very beautiful. Very beautiful.
As if like Trump was at 55 Church Street, Hartlepool. Do you know what I mean?
I was there. Can't get shot to the old get.
He still wants to buy it, doesn't he? Apparently.
Yeah, he can have it now. For 55.
Yeah. Fuck it, just sell it now and then say, good luck, we're getting customers this time.
Anytime.
Or you and Boris sort shit out and get everyone back out again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get them all in. How's your week been?
It's been all right. I've just been doing bits and pieces online, and then I've been keeping myself fit, doing a bit of exercise. I've done a 13k bike ride this morning, and my legs are absolutely killing me. I've just literally, I just went and filled my drink up there, and I've come up the stairs, and I'm like, I'm glad this is me settled now for the night, because there's no way I'm going to be doing any more walking. And I had a lovely dinner as well. Did you have a Sunday dinner today, Steph?
Me and Toby did, yeah.
Oh, did you? This isn't a pun for a Toby Carvery, is it? Steph.
All I said it was. We fucked it up. No, it wasn't.
Steph's Toby Carvery. So you're actually having a Toby Carvery and making the rest of the world jealous because you're the only one having one. Do you know what though? Right, it's mad because I had a conversation about eating food with my cousin Joe. Right, because there's not just me that's weird. Right, my whole family's weird. That's probably where I get it from. So I was talking with Joe, and he says to me, "You know, when you have a meal, do you like mix it all in and eat a bit of everything, or do you just like eat like around it, and then you eat the main event at the end?" I said, Joe, it's a plate of food. It's not a fucking boxing event in Las Vegas. Do you know what I mean? But I do know what he means though, because some people just get stuck in and they mix it all in, don't they? Whereas I actually do. I save the main event till the end because I sort of lead up to it. Do you do the same? Yeah,
I eat me veg and that, all the boring stuff, and then I save the potatoes on my pudding till the end.
Yeah, because you're like, oh well, I've got the veg on because I've got to have it because it's healthy. So you just get through that, don't you? And then it sort of gives you something to look forward to while you're eating the veg, doesn't it? You know, it's quite nice actually. I like it. It makes eating food more exciting. Not that eating food is exciting anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But, I love food though. It's just too nice, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's amazing food, and alcohol is brilliant. That's why there's so many fat bastards. We can't help it. We love it.
Do you know what? The amount of people that are going to be obese and alcoholics by the end of this lockdown is going to be incredible, isn't it?
Excuse me. I've lost 12 pounds.
Yes, you have, and we needed to mention that, actually. I feel like we need to get Joe Wicks on the show to give you, like, a gold star or something. Hello, everybody. It's Joe Wicks here. Stephanie has lost 12 pounds. She's got another 12 to go. She'll be coming on the mornings on my YouTube channel, and we're going to be doing loads and loads of exercises.
Thank you, Joe Wicks. I don't know who you are, but I haven't got another 12 pound to go. I've only got 2, you cheeky bastard.
You see, my problem, right, with food is condiments.
I love them.
Do you know what pisses me off, right? You know, when you go to a cafe and you'll have a full English breakfast and you'll go, oh, have you got any ketchup? Yeah, the 10 pence a sachet. It pisses me off, that. Because you've got to have about 10 sachets to have a decent go. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've spent £1 on ketchup. I'm like, just put a bottle there, you white bastards. If I was Prime Minister, I would have a rule that sachets are banned because I just think it's piss taking. But yeah, but the thing is as well, there's not just ketchup anymore, though, is there? There's loads of different, condiments now, isn't there?
Horseradish is my favourite. I love it.
What's that?
Horseradish.
Horseradish, yeah, that is nice. That I like that one. I tell you what I like as well, and I had it on me. I had some avocado on toast for my breakfast the other day, and I had avocado on toast. Lovely. I love avocado. I'd have someone to pin me down. Eat it now. I'm like that.
Yeah, but wasn't it dry? Dry,
No,
toasted.
No, it wasn't actually. It was, well, what it was, this is the secret, you see. I put some hoisin sauce on it.
Oh.
Hoisin sauce from the China. Oh, my God, it's amazing. And also, I had my first Chinese the other night in 6 weeks. It was amazing. It was like honey to a bee. Because I love me ribs. And I haven't had ribs for 6 weeks because I haven't been eating meat. So I had, it was just amazing. I was worried I was going to be ill, but I wasn't. I was all right, actually. So, yeah.
Worried you were going to be ill? What, because you hadn't had it for a while?
Yeah, because like if you haven't had meat in a while and you do eat it, apparently it makes you ill. But I was all right, actually, last night. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
I suppose if you get like shitloads of it, you'd be ill, but you won't have had that much. Just
it's like anything, isn't it? It's like a couple of vodkas is all right, but a bottle, it's just a bit too much, isn't it? You know what I mean? But have you ever been sat right and you sat there and you're having a drink and you've been on the phone to a couple of your friends and you're having a bit of a good time, and then your favourite songs are just playing on YouTube, and then you think, oh, I'll go to bed because, you know, I've had a bit too much. And then another song comes on that you haven't heard in ages, and you're like, oh, I fucking love this song. And then you just like, we can't mention the song, obviously, for copyright purposes. Oh, we can mention
the song.
All right, okay. No, you've got to be careful, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? You can't do a song because of copyright purposes. I'm like, fucking, I'm only singing a song. I'm not on a fucking sex offenders register. You know what I mean?
Allegedly, there is not.
Allegedly.
He is. Moving on. I often go to the coffee bar when I have like a night when the Phannys are all in. When they're going, I'll put, as they're all gone, we're all saying bye at the end of the night, and then I'll put another song on, like Robert Miles' Children, and they'll all back and go berserk.
Oh, do you know what? I used to love that song. I remember when I was in primary school, and we used to play that song all the time. I used to go around his house. It was really, sorry,
hell of a tune.
Oh, class tune. I mean, I used to love the 90s. The 90s just had, I mean, obviously 80s, I think, was probably the best generation of music because you had
the 90s.
You love the 90s. Yeah, you see, the 90s, you had your Take That, you had your Spice Girls and all that. But then in the 80s, you had Rick Astley, and that just wins hands down for me. I love Rick Astley.
And he's one song.
Don't you dare with one song, Steph. He had loads of songs, but just no one ever heard. Just no one heard. Yeah, but no one heard them apart from super fans like me. I remember we were in Breton, right? Mr. Smith. You must remember Mr. Smith. He was a media studies and English teacher.
Names have been changed for alleged reasons.
Yeah. Well, Smith's a common name, isn't it? Anyway. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, his address is. Fucking hell. I might as well just give his life story out. And I was there with my mate Mickey, because my mate Mickey Harrison, he loves Rick Astley. And we were meant to go and see him. Are you there, Steph? Have you frozen? The only Frozen song I know is Let It Go. So if I knew any more Frozen songs, I would have maybe sang another Frozen song in order to do a slightly different joke. But anyway, all I can see is Steph with a glass to her face like that.
In again, no.
Oh, are you back? I thought I could see you.
Just went black and curly, like me pubes.
Too much information.
God,
that takes you back to the 70s, doesn't it? Black and curly. Bloody hell. Anyway.
Shout-outs up. Sorry. Put some shout-outs up, Uncle Derek. People are yamping at the bit. Hello, Jim Howarth. Catch you go, boom. Next.
All right, Jim. Yes. Giants of the 80s.
Hello, Katie Harrison. I think you were on Friday night, weren't you? You were the first, the second one on. We did a Phanny phone in on Friday night. There was 6 of us on. It was carnage.
Really?
Everywhere. Hello, yes, we love the 90s.
90s had the bet. You had everything. I had everything in the 90s and all. I'm not going to lie.
Under Horner. Can't beat good Chinese.
The problem is, Steph, with the Chinese, there was like one open. I've pissed in the pot. Thank you so much, Jane Allen. You absolute legend.
Thank you. Was she the only one? Well, everybody else can close your eyes. Jane Allen, you can continue watching, darling. Thank you for pissing me.
Or they can just drink some more, so then they're busting for a piss, and then they can put loads in at the end.
Yes, yes. Pop 50p in the pot, just so we can have a bit of a wage. We don't do this for fun. Does it look like it's fucking fun?
To be fair, this is just mine and your weekly Skype, isn't it? It's just us catching up and having a laugh, you know what I mean?
We said you might as well earn a few bob while we're talking shit and getting pissed.
Well, exactly. I couldn't think of a better thing to do, if I'm honest with you, at this time. So what was I up to? Yeah. Oh, so Chinese, right? So there was one Chinese that was opening in Hartlepool. So I had to ring them up as soon as it opened at 5. And they didn't deliver it till 9 o'clock because it was the only Chinese in Hartlepool. It was, I swear down, it was like getting through to the doctors. You know, like... But I'm actually trying to get through to something that's bad for me. It's like completely the opposite, isn't it?
Well, unless you're Doctor Harold Shipman, then it's the same. Daddy keeps freezing.
Ribs and some fucking Peking chicken. Yeah. So what's your favourite Chinese food then, Steph?
Chips. Your favourite Indian food's Indian chips, Chinese chips.
Do you know what? It's funny you should say that because chips do taste differently, don't they, from different...
Yes.
There's nothing like... So you've got your chippy chips. You've got your McDonald's chips. You've got your Chinese chips.
Chinese chips. Your Indian chips are fat and wet.
Yeah.
I love it. I love an Indian chip.
When they're fat and wet, that's the best thing you want. Full of innuendos, this show.
Always. Should I show you the clip I've picked for you to see this week, everybody? What I want Danny to see. Now, I don't know if you'll remember it, Danny. It was from when we last year when we done an advert for when we were doing our posh gig at the Time Theatre, and you came to my house. But we had a bit of banter about Brexit and the up and coming Eurovision Song Contest.
Oh, do you know I still can't remember it? You'll have to play.
Uncle Derek, hit it, baby. Hello. Is this them already? Who is it?
Have a guess.
The bailiffs.
Yeah.
That's Danny. You're early, son. You're all right.
Oh, fucking, I didn't know you were videoing.
Have you met me?
Hello.
Have you met me? I've video everything from having a shite to having me coil fitted. What is it you want to borrow?
Can I borrow your projector?
What did we just talk about last week?
Yeah, I know. Well, I wasn't going to do the routine, but now Brexit's been extended, I'm going to do the routine. The ABBA routine is... I'm giving it away now, aren't I? Everyone knows what I'm going to do tonight. Whoever's coming to the small crafts.
You haven't given much away because I haven't got a fucking clue what you're talking about.
Yet? Oh, brilliant.
No,
nice one. Nice
you're
one.
I didn't know ABBA were in Brexit. I knew they were in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah, I know. Didn't think Brexit was to do with the fucking Eurovision. We'd have to ring Michael Rice and ask him.
I bumped into him at Tesco car park the other night, really.
Yeah.
His nana was in getting him some quavers. And he was sat in the car.
Fuck me, he's that show busy. Has to send his nana in to get him quavers. What's going on? Come on, mate, sort it out.
His nana knew me. She said,
Yeah.
oh, go and see our Michael. So I went and seen him and he gave me his phone number, so I'm going to interview him soon.
Yeah.
And I'll get his
nice
ideas on, is it Brexit he was in? What was he in? All Together Now Brexit. Didn't he win All Together Now?
Yeah.
Was that about?
Yeah, was it
Are
All
we
Together
all
Now he was
voted
in?
for? Are we all got together and
Yeah.
voted Brexit out?
Yeah, we voted leave.
All
and then
Together
went,
Now.
Oh, shit, wrong thing.
So it's
Wrong
Michael
thing.
Rice's fault.
To be fair, I don't think anyone votes for us anyway in the Eurovision, do they? We get bloody tortured every year. I think they're all just racist towards English people.
Are we allowed to say that?
Of course we
darling?
are.
Are we?
'Cause
Can
we've
you
never- we've
be
never-
racist towards English people?
Yeah, I've decided. I've invented racism for English people.
I'm only joking, darlings.
Yeah. Do you know what, Tamara? I feel like, you know, when you used to teach me,
Yeah.
and you said, Danny, get out, and you're giving me a disciplinary. I'm stood like I'm receiving a disciplinary off you.
And so you should, darling. I want to know your intentions towards my projector.
It's just for one song I'm doing.
If you break it, I will kill you.
I know. I've just saw the blade. She's got a blade there.
In the back of me.
Yeah. Like a ninja.
More like a minja. Like maybe you carried a blade in your thumb. Right, well, we'll see that. What? We've got news, haven't we? But we're not going to tell you, are we?
Oh, should we tell them now?
Should we?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Well, what's it get? Oh, you're fucking me back. Right.
13th of October, put it in your diaries. We're going to be at the Tyne Theatre in Newcastle. So our tickets are on sale yet, are they? Tickets will be on sale soon. It's 1,000-seater, so we need people, basically. So
I'll have people, darling. You need people. It's going to be like a wedding. We'll have your people on one side of the room, my people on the other. And
then there'll be a massive fucking fight at the interval.
Well, no, yours will just be empty, darling. I'll send a few Phannys over. Go over there for Daniel. Go over there.
Yeah. Just to make it look a bit more even.
It's so posh. I'm going to get my roots done for it.
Oh, lovely.
Are you getting yours done? Are you getting coloured in?
I haven't seen my roots since I was 19, if I'm honest with you.
I haven't seen my feet since I was 19, darling. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Hey, wow.
I love that.
I love watching videos back because it's like, oh, that's what the real world was like.
Yeah.
Me knocking on my door and being a pain in the ass.
I couldn't even doing that till I watched it. It's amazing.
Yeah. It is weird though, isn't it, when you were talking about like it's like a wedding party. Do you know what I mean? Get some Phannys over there. To be fair, I have had a few. I've had quite a few Phannys from you, haven't I? On the old social media.
I'll have to get some posties from you.
Sorry?
I'll have to get some posties from you.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is that what just comedy sluts will take anyone? You know what I mean?
Moving on, can we have some questions, please?
Yeah, give us some questions.
Questionable Phannys. Hit us with your questions, darlings.
Have we got any questions?
They will have. Steph, Vicky Ann, what is your name on Twitter? I not know. James Cowan, are you about?
I'll tell you now. I'll have a look.
Cheers. Vicky Ann, you'll get back to you on that. Thank you for watching, Vicky Ann. I love your t-shirt, mate. Next. Tony Lee.
Is it your ear? No. That's not you, is it, Steph? Oh, I shouldn't show the picture for copyright purposes, but yeah, there's another Stephanie Aird out there. I thought there was only one Stephanie Aird. There's another Stephanie Aird.
I think I'm Steph Aird on Twitter, I think. Lucy Blakemore, what's the most embarrassing thing you have ever done in public in front of people? I got fingered on the boot of a car in 1989 on New Year's Eve.
Most embarrassing thing I've ever done in front of people is me fucking act. When I was first starting out, because I was terrible. But you know, that's what happens, doesn't it? You know, you start working on it. Most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. I'm trying to think. I'll tell you what happened. Right, so I was on my nana's house, and I've ever been in a situation where I was about 10 and I picked my nose. Right, this is for the people who do pick their nose. I picked my nose, right, and I flicked it. But when you pick your nose and you flick it, right, it's a nightmare because if it sticks to your other finger. So then you've got to roll it to flick it. And then, but the problem is, right, I saw where it went. And when you've seen where, like if you flick a bogey, right, and it's just gone out of sight, it's fine because it's out of sight, right? But if you flick a bogey and you've seen where it's gone, it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, you want to go back and get it again, right? And literally, me nana went, where you going? Like, how do you explain that you're going to get your bogey back because you want to flick it to somewhere that, you know, you can't see it? So me nana...
Where did it land?
It landed, like, on a rug, and it was a nice rug.
and it was like a posh rug that you got from Spain, but you got it cheaper, yeah. And then obviously,
if you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it be? That's easy, Primark. I'm missing Primark.
You can't beat a bit of Primark, can you?
When you can't go anymore, you miss it like hell. Thank you for your question, Lee.
Asda? Oh no, you still go to the pub. The pub. Oh my god!
Yeah,
can't wait to go back to the pub.
Tracy Turner, question: how many bottles of vodka do you get through in a week? Tracy, I know how many you get through, which is a couple of more than I get through. I get through about 1 a week at present, which is not good. I
can get through like not a litre bottle, but you know, the one size down. I get through like 3/4 to 1 bottle
a week.
In a weekend, yeah. Which I don't think's that bad.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh yeah, and 4 bottles of rosé and 16 cans. No, I'm joking.
No, you're not joking.
I'm not actually joking. No, this is what lockdown's doing to me, everyone. Boris, Boris on his next press conference. We need to let nobody else. We need to basically let Danny Postel out to stop him from drinking more vodka. However, Smirnoff are absolutely infuriated by this because he is spending a fortune on their company. You know what I mean? In the press conference, he'd be going mental, wouldn't he? It's great to see him back anyway.
It is, yeah.
You know,
he's going on about having the virus, boy. He's wearing like a badge of honour, isn't he? His virus.
Oh, yeah. I'd milk the shit out of it, man.
Yeah, I would.
I'd be going, fuck, this is me. I'm going to be Prime Minister for the next 16 years, right? Even if I fuck up in the future, right? I fucking survived this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see, when Donald Trump was there, because he buzzing. Like, can you imagine if you'd have said that to him? Hey, Donald, you were buzzing over that, like, weren't you? I think buzzing's a northern word. Does anyone else say buzzing?
Oh, I not know. Lozzie Catherine, and I know they say it only up here. Does anyone else say it? To let us know, guys. What's the first thing you'll do once lockdown's over? We're meeting round the Aldi Arms, aren't we, for a pint?
Fucking right, we're going to the Aldi Arms, yeah. We're actually, what we'll do, right, we'll walk in Aldi Fest just to make it feel like back to normal. So so we're not queuing. So we're not queuing outside of Aldi. Just walk into Aldi because we can.
Yeah.
And then we're straight to the Aldi Arms. What's the pub actually called? Because I've always called it the Aldi Arms because it's near Aldi. But I can't remember what it's called. Oh, it's called the Golden Lion.
Don't give them a shout out. They can fuck off. They wouldn't let me put a poster of me cafe bar shopping in the window once.
Wouldn't there?
No.
What can we go to Weatherspoons? Do you know what? Right, I left loads. Have you ever done that? You know, and you just have you'll have a glass of water before you go to bed or something, or you'll have cups. And Amy went mad with me the other day. I had 3 cups. I had like 2 up the side of my bed, and I had 1 in the bathroom. And she was like, "Danny, there's more glasses in this fucking bedroom than I've seen in Weatherspoons." I'm like,
poor bloody Amy, having to put up with you with your glasses.
I know. It's supposed to put up with me anyway when we're both on the road and we're both away. But now she has to put up with me 24/7. I don't know how the fuck she does it, if I'm honest with you.
You've never spent a lot together, have you, in your whole relationship?
No, we haven't. I think if you work out the hours that we've been together within this time, it's probably longer than we've in our 8 years relationship.
It's nice. Crazy. We've got to find positives in things, haven't we?
Of course we have. Of course we have. But no, it has been nice. We haven't even had an argument, which worries me really, because I think it's healthy to argue.
Well, there is an argument. How many glasses have you got in the bedroom? That's sort of an argument, so that's good.
To make it healthy.
That's good. David, hello, darling. If you had to describe yourself as a cocktail, which one would it be? Pint of Stella. What would you be as a cocktail?
Pint of Stella. Do you like beating the fuck out of people? Like, is that what it is?
That's me cocktail. I have a straw in it as a mixer.
Do you know what? I'm loving this question, by the way, David Littlejohn, because it's like I'm on blind date. Do you know what I mean? If you had to describe yourself as a cocktail, where's our Graham to come in for this one? You know what I mean? what cocktail would that be? Do you know what? I don't really know because I'm just simple, me. So just a vodka and coke because it does the job, and there's no fucking around, and you just get on with it and enjoy it. So something like a vodka and coke.
Mind you, I wouldn't mind being sex on the beach, but because I've got a bad back, it would have to be standing on the beach.
Standing on the beach.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do it, we have to do it standing. And there's no way I'm laying on that fucking lounge. And it was a rip-off, by the way. €5, greedy bastards.
Yes. Or kneeling on the beach. Sorry. Last question.
Relax. Yeah, there you go.
You read that one out, Danny. I want to see if you've been practicing your reading since you left school.
Who was your celeb crush and why? Now Naomi is. Naomi, right, what she's done is I've told her that me and Amy haven't had an argument. So now if I answer this question, it's just going to kick off in our house after this live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For that.
I don't have one.
Well, you could have a fella, a man crush, a boy crush, can you?
Do you know what? I used to have a man crush on Ollie Mays and I told Amy, but I've gone off him now. I don't know why.
Fair enough.
Myself, though, I probably would shit myself. I'd have a cuddly sleep. That's all it'd be.
My main celeb crush is James May.
James May. Do you know what? My cousin met him, you know, on an aeroplane.
Really?
Our Amy met him, yeah, and she said he was a dick.
Well, we know I still love him.
I know, but she went up to him and she says, like, because our Amy's a lovely, lovely girl, and I couldn't imagine anyone being rude to her. And I was like, if he was being rude to her, he had to be a dick. Like, not that I'm defending my family, do you know what I mean? But
how old is she, your cousin?
She's about, do you know, Amy she must be about 25, 26, something like that.
She's only young, so he'll have been just being a bit bombastic or something, and Sheila took it more than it was at that age, I think.
Oh, here's a story for you, right? I actually had to ring someone because this girl who I knew, I'd done panto with her, Billy Connolly told her dad to fuck off on an aeroplane, right? Because he was tired. So she said, can you ring my dad and apologise as Billy Connolly? And he fucking believed it as well.
Wow.
He did. So I rang him up. He went, hello. I said, hello, is that Brian? Oh, it's Brian. Brian, it's Billy Connolly. He went, fuck off. I went, no, that's what I said to you on the aeroplane. Do you know what I mean? In Australia. I said, I'm so sorry. I was really tired. Oh, Billy, I can't believe you've just rang me to apologise. How did you get my number? Well, I've just been with your daughter, you know, and she's a really nice girl, and we've been chatting away. And I thought, now listen, just to send you a nice little gift to apologise to you. She's given me her address, and I'm going to send a wee DVD. Oh, Billy, that's amazing. That's amazing. But we're still waiting for the DVD.
Oh, you just sent him one. Right, it's your turn for your 5 minutes. Yeah?
5 minutes. Right, come on then, give us some questions. Oh, I've got an idea, right? I'm going to take this hat off. I've got loads of hats here. I've got this one. I've got this one. What do you think of this hat, by the way? Because my mum bought me this for Christmas, and Amy doesn't like it. It's definitely going to cause an argument after this, isn't it? But I've just realised I've got this at the side as well, which is my Boris wig. So what we can do, right, is you can ask me questions and I will answer it as Boris. I need to get the wig on right, though. Is that? Oh, yes, there we go. Boris Johnson. So give me a question. And is it on the right way? Hang on. Is this on the right way? There we go. Give us a question, right? Give us a question. It doesn't even have to be. Don't make it political. Make it fun. And I'll answer them as Boris. Like, you know. Fuck it. The messier it is that I look like the fucking bloke from Back to the Future now. What's going on with this wig here? Right, hang on. There we go. Right. Who was the most difficult person to impersonate? Right, so Boris is answering this.
I would say the most difficult person to impersonate would be possibly Simon Cowell, because he has a very deep voice, and he's very low and not really in my voice range. However, I have a high voice and I can still manage to knock out a Boris. I'm just making sure that this wig is right. So there we go. I think I've got it on the right way, and as you can see, I do not have to worry about a corona cut, because I clearly cut my own hair myself. So there we go. Thank you so much, Cheryl Brooks. I feel like I'm doing the thing that he does every day, you know, when he does the questions for everyone. Why are you such a shit? Well, thank you so much, Eve, because this is what Boris does. He actually says, Eve, he will repeat the name and keep repeating the name up until he can find an answer. And if I'm perfectly honest with you, Eva, I really don't know how I can answer this. I really don't know why I would be a shit, because I have literally just come out of hospital and the country is doing much better. So Eve, hang in there and we will be fine. Okay, so has anybody got any more questions? Yes, I prefer the questions from the Phanny and Danny page as opposed to questions that I receive from some of the media. So there we go. What is the next question? Give me a question. There we go. Shirt and tie next. Do you ever comb your hair? That is a very, very good question, Charlotte Cooper. Thank you so much. So, do I ever comb my hair? What I do is I wake up, Charlotte, on a morning, and I literally I give it a little bit of a I wash my face in the sink, and then I give it a little bit of I scrub it up a little bit like this, and that is what I do. I save an absolute fortune on my hair, and I save a fortune on going to the barbers, and I save a fortune on hair gel. I don't even use that either. It is fantastic. Why did I call my kid Wilfred? Well, I named my children after the fantastic staff that looked after me in the hospital, and one of the main doctors was called Wilfred. And that is a genuine answer, and that is the reason I did call my child Wilfred. So there we go. There is that is a proper answer I've given there as Boris. So there we go. Thank you so much, Samantha Kuhn. Yes, there we go. And so thank you so much for the question. Next question, please. While I have my vodka and cranberry, but do you remember the first gig? And did you get hecklers? Right, I'll take Boris off now. First gig I done, right, was a school talent show. Steph wasn't there, funnily enough, and I was doing Beckham, you know, people like that. I was doing Steve Irwin, one of my favourite Australian people of all time, you know. See this snake, he's a little beauty. One bite from him and I'll be dead. But I'm going to pick him up because I'm a little psycho. I've got a couple of screws loose. Woohoo! Danger, danger, danger. So I was doing people like him. It went really well. And then I've done a couple of gigs after that. And then I done a working men's club. It was a Clippy club in Hartlepool. And I died on my ass. It was what it was, right, is my mum's friend. It was a 40th or something. She went, "Oh, can your Daniel turn up and do a spot?" And I just got ignored and I died on my ass. And I absolutely, it was awful. but now it's happened. It's like, it thickens your skin. You know what I mean? So that was probably the worst gig. Hecklers, what's the worst heckler? Someone says to me when I was doing a gig once, they said, "When's the comedian coming on?" It was a load of blokes, you know what I mean? So I could say what I want. They said, "When's the comedian coming on?" I said, "The comedian's coming on your girlfriend's tits at the end of the night." So that was probably one of the best comebacks I've ever done. What is your favourite? But for fuck's sake, I've got to put a wig back on now. Right, okay. Right, okay, here we go. My favourite biscuit, I would say, would probably be a penguin, because I am not vegan. So yes, that is my favourite biscuit. Next question, thank you. For me or Boris? Here we go. So decider. How do I deal with trolls? I just ignore them. I used to reply to them, but I tell you what's happened with trolls, right, is you're giving them airtime.
if someone's going to be a dick and you've worked hard to build up a following on Twitter, for example, which is, I think I've got, how many followers I've got on Twitter now? 12.4 thousand, something like that. Like, you've worked hard to get that many people to watch you and like your stuff. And then some dickhead decides to tell you that you're shit. And then you start responding to them. That's exactly what they want. So the best thing to do is just ignore them, because they'll be sat there hoping that you reply, because they're nobodies and they're sat there in their house. And also with trolls as well, right? So, Steph will fucking tell you about trolls. Trolls are cunts with a capital K, darling. That's what Steph will tell you. They never have the picture. If you notice that, they never have the photograph. It's basically just like a picture of fucking Winnie the Pooh or something. They're just weirdos. But yeah, some of them can get really nasty as well. So it's best just to get them away from your life and just block them. If we could work with any famous comedian, who would it be and why? But Billy Connolly, because he's just a legend. He's the funniest man in the history of funny. And I remember I met him once, he was a great funny man, very, very funny man. And I remember he says to me, I nearly never made it tonight. I said, why is that? He said, I had to go to the dentist earlier on. He said, why is it when you go to the dentist, they always talk to you and you can't fucking reply, right? And he says to me, Mr. Connolly, did you know the average person only brushes 30% of their teeth? I said, well, you should go to Glasgow, pal. The average person only has 30% of the fucking teeth, And that was like after the show. He'd just done an hour and a half and he was brilliant. And we were just, he's my hero. Thank you, Katie Harrison. He is a very, very funny man. He was a really nice guy as well. Just a really, really nice guy. And that's what you want when you meet your heroes, because people say, don't meet your heroes because if they're a dick. Absolutely right. Sharon Amanda Hornet, he is an absolute legend. What is your favourite book to read? When I was at school, actually, probably The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. It's an absolute belter, that book. I mean, how good would that be? Just sat there and you... Oh, hiya, Steph, she's back. Fucking hell, she come. Holy shit, Carol Baskin is in fucking jail.
I'm listening to your stories. Tell us about The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe.
Well, no, because it was such a good book. I think most people have read The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. I mean, just to be able to walk into a wardrobe and then you're into this fucking place, like it's just crazy. I reckon whoever wrote that book was probably on LSD and hallucinating and thought, fucking hell, how good would it be if he just walked into his wardrobe and he saw all this shit. So, and I'm glad he did take LSD. Well, C.S. Lewis wrote it, didn't he?
I've walked into many a wardrobe and door.
Yeah, but you didn't see a massive fucking, whole new world out there, did you?
You do know it's not real, don't you?
I know it's not real, but I just think it's a great story.
Wasn't a documentary.
Sorry?
Wasn't a documentary.
Oh, I know, can you imagine? That was a documentary. The girl who walked into her wardrobe and found a different life.
Found some size 12 clothes and they finally fit her.
Yeah, that's a Channel 5 documentary, that, isn't it? You know what I mean?
When I was on the toilet then and you were doing Boris, I swear to God, it could have been Boris in the other room. It was amazing. Like when you're in a different room and you listen in the same room is one thing, but in a different room, it was amazing.
Well, if he's ill again, I'll just replace him. Fuck Michael Gove. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, thank you. I wouldn't fuck Gove. Give it up for Daniel Postel! Woo!
It's my turn to refill my glass now, Steph.
Yeah. See you in a bit, son.
See you in a bit. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Hello, everybody. It's my turn for a fiver now. 5 minute there. I'm going to show you first what I got from Amazon because I didn't get a chance to open it before I went live and I want to see it. And I know you like me opening stuff. As you know, I'm slimming, but sometimes I like a little bit of jam or marmalade. And I didn't want to invest in a full jar because I'd only have a little bit at a time. So I went into Amazon and I typed in jam and marmalade, individual portions. And look, how lush are they? Look, the strawberry There's more strawberry. There's honey. How gorgeous are those? Oh, I am so posh. And little marmalades. Look how little tiny they are. Won't that be cute on the morning with one slice of toast in my little jar? So yeah, Amazon, just type in individual portions. That's when I get my butter and all, and then you don't have to wait or count the calories on out. I'm going to sneeze. There must have been dust in that. Oh, and they look lovely on my little Welsh dresser, won't they? Thank you very much to all the star senders. The weekly prize, among other things, is this. Queen Phanny. This is going to be in the weekly prize, which will be drawn either tonight or tomorrow. So all star senders get put in the weekly draw. Then I get a top 10, and then I pick a random one from the top 10. And obviously, the top star sender of the week gets a shit off mint prize as well. The prizes usually cost or worth between 30 and 50 £. Easy. Quality. Right, I'm going to do, so this singing today, because of my voice is poorly, we're going to do a little 5-minute workout, me and you, yeah? So, I've lined up some of my own music so we don't get stung on the copyright. Alexa, play Workout.
Workout by J. Cole on Amazon.
No, Alexa, you just... Alexa, stop. Stop it, please. We practiced before we went on air and she's still getting it wrong. Alexa, Alexa, play Workout playlist, please.
The playlist 90s Workout.
No.
Music.
No. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play Stephanie's Workout playlist.
I don't see the playlist Stephanie's Workout in your music.
You
folder.
evil cow! Wait! Right up. Alexa, play Racing by Stephanie Ed.
Racing at Speed by Stephanie Ed on Amazon.
Thank you. I'm just getting ready. I'm going to fall out with her, mate. Right, come on, get up. Your calories for your takeaway on a Sunday night. Toby's there, wagging his tail. Come here, you little fucker. He was racing when he got out the other day. No, the other day I went live on Phanny Flicks and I'd done a 45-minute workout and my lips started swelling and my throat started closing. Come on. Oh, wait. Get some Phanny Force going. Hello, Diane Miller, Naomi, Graham, Charlotte, Darlene, Kaz, Sunny. Hello, darling. He's calling Alexa daft twat. Right, we've had a bit of a warm up now. We get our gloves on. I've got my slippers on. My slippers are slippy, but my socks are slippier. This widescreen's making me look wider and I've actually lost weight. Warm up. Kick them legs. Get your knees up. Get the fuckers up. Toby, get... I'm stiff. Alexa, play Starting by Stephanie Ed.
Here's Starting Alone by Stephanie
Thanks,
Ed
Dudette.
on Amazon Music.
Sweet. Right, here we go. My socks are slipping, my legs are slowly separating on the laminate floor. Come on! Get a pillow to punch. Loosen it off. Give it a pull to the side. That's what he said. Does Toby have to stand there? I mean, like, really there? I mean, I spy a hazard. Aish! 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 I've gone headless. Do some squats. I hold onto the banister when I start blacking out because everything goes black. But I know if I fall, I'm not going to knock myself out. Right. Get under the head. Knee them. Knee them. Toby, move. Move, mate. Move. This is good for your flabby bits here. Gonna do some spin fists. Eesh. Toby, mate, off your pop. Eesh. 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 Couple of elbows, make sure the fucker's dead, then we're good. This is good for your bingo wings. I'll do the other one. I can't have one skinny arm and one fat arm. Running out. Running out, darlings. Run it down. And that's a little 5-minute workout. Just cool down a little bit now. I think that's earned me a couple of points. It's half a lager, that mate. I'm done. I thank you. That wasn't me, that was the floor. Right. I'm not out of breath. I'm just not in breath.
You all right, Steph?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking course you are.
Yeah, I'm fine, mate. You all right?
Do you know, I enjoyed watching you there with my vodka and apple juice.
Oh, you weren't watching. Don't watch me. I feel daft.
Of course I was watching you. Showing me support, you know what I mean?
Oh, I've gone dizzy as fuck.
Have you? I suppose, right? That's probably cheaper than drinking, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's why kids are more intelligent than adults, because they'll spin around and play dizzy ducks, right? And it'll take them 10 minutes to get dizzy. Whereas we spend about fucking 80 quid behind the bar to get like that, you know what I mean? Have we decided what song we're going to sing at the end of the show?
Nobody mentioned one that I can see.
Haven't there?
No. What should we sing, guys? Come on. Derek, if someone mentions a song, put it on screen for us, dude.
Because you asked me to do the sound effects. I said I'm an impressionist, Steph. I'm not that guy from Police Academy. Do you know what I mean? I used to love him, though. He was brilliant, wasn't he?
We often mention him, which is weird.
Do we?
Yeah. We mentioned him before.
Have we?
Yeah, it's amazing, though, that we must be really good. Mavis, who the fuck's Mavis?
Yes, we'll sing that.
We don't know the rest of it.
Perfect. How long do you live next door to Mavis?
I got you, babe, Sharon Amanda Horner. I got you, Dan.
Oh, I like that. Islands in the Stream.
But you know it.
We can plug it. The chicken song from Spitting Image. What was that one? Oh no, that was the
Birdie song.
That was the Birdie song. I was close enough.
Are you the tiger?
Rising up, back on the street. Took my pride, took my chances.
Go on.
And I feel paradise by the dashboard light. Why don't we, right? Just keep bringing songs up and I'll try and sing a line from all of the songs.
Yes.
And you do as well, Steph, right? And then that can be our finish. Are you ready?
Go
when
on.
it's cold and lonely in the heat of night, I can feel paradise by the dashboard light.
And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Go 10.
Is this the way to Amarillo? Every night I've been hugging my... I'll march as well. Dreaming dreams of Amarillo and sweet Marie who waits for me. Join in, Steph. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. And Stephanie who waits for me. Go on.
Jailhouse Rock. I don't know what to say. We went rock now. Buddy, you're an old man, hard man, playing in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will
rock you. We will rock you. Right, what was the other one? Someone suggested Barbie Girl, right? So, no, what we'll do with this bit is I'll do the come on, Barbie, let's go party. And you go, yeah. Right, Michael Malloy, that's a beauty, that one. Right, okay, are you ready? Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Okay, I'm having so much fun.
We are, aren't we, Barbie? How is that voice, by the way? Like, if you're going to be a stubber goes out, you're not going to be Ken with a... Because to be fair, in Aqua, right? In Aqua, Ken's bald, isn't he? It's like really weird. And Ken, like from when I was a kid, he had hair. Weird. And he didn't have a penis. The doll didn't have a penis.
It's smooth, isn't it, there?
Smooth, it just goes straight down.
Wombles of Wimbledon. We can make Wombles of Wimbledon. Let me do a diet song for Wombles of Wimbledon.
Go on then.
Overeat. To lose weight. I'm sick of dieting and it's too late. That's it.
Do you know what I do? I sing a version of because me and Amy nearly had a row.
Oh, he's frozen again.
Because I
was in the hot point freezer all night.
I sang a favourite song on the karaoke, right, which was Where Did Our Love Go, Dinah Ross and the Supremes. But I changed the words round. It went like this. Baby, baby, where did my socks go? They just go missing. Oh, they come back odd. When I bought them, I had a Monday with a Monday, a Tuesday with a Tuesday, a Wednesday with a Wednesday. They were happy times. And now I wear a Monday with a Wednesday, a Friday, a Thursday with a Sunday, and it pisses me off. So when you wash them next time, just put them together. Then they won't get lost or come back odds. Then she replied back to me, why don't you wash your own socks? You're such a lazy bastard and a sexist dickhead. So I said, please put the glass down and help me with it, because I've got no insurance if I cut my eye. She said, well, you can fuck right off. I don't give a shit in this karaoke bar in Las Vegas. And then we had a massive row. So, yeah.
I think on that note, We'll say thank you, everybody, for watching. Join us again real soon. Love you. Bye. All the lovely comments. Over.